everyone to the Viking Weekend channel. I am your host and Mighty Chieftan, Salty Viking. I hope you're all having a great day today. And this video is going to be a special video because this is going to be our New Year's video. Now, at the time that this gets uploaded, it will be January 1st. So I want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And whatever you celebrate, I hope it goes well for all of you. So with that being said, I want to talk to you about my thoughts on 2024 and thoughts and projects that I'm looking to do in 2025. So 2024 has been a bit of a roller coaster, trying to figure out, a bit of a roller coaster, a bit of ups and a lot of downs. One of the things that about this year that come to is pretty much revelations is what it would be the best way to do it. Revelations in regards to my health, which will have some ramifications for everything going forward. But also career-wise, I do work two jobs. You've heard me say this before. I do work two jobs, and career-wise, things haven't exactly gone the way that I would have liked them to do, or to go, I should say. And so it's really left me thinking, am I wasting my time where I'm at, or is it still worth sticking around and give it another shot, or is there something else that I need to be doing? And I'm going to get into that last one. That's going to be the important part towards the end here. But also, one of the biggest things that happened in 2024 is us moving in, or me moving into my new apartment and my new studio. And so going into 2025, I'm looking for big things to come out of this channel. I have a lot more freedom now to do more than I used to in my previous living conditions. But going forward, like I said, there's a lot of things going forward. Upcoming playthroughs that I'm going to do, but also other upcoming projects that I'm looking to expand into. So let's talk about playthroughs first. As I'm looking at my list here, I've started pretty hardcore into the Persona series, Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5. I'm doing Persona 3, just started Persona 3 Reload, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Tactica. I still have to continue Persona 5 Royal and Strikers, and continue with those two, and just knock out as many videos as I can. I'm looking to start up Mario and Luigi Brothership, also Super Mario RPG, Miitopia, that's another one I'm looking to do, and also some of the beat 'em up games that came out, like G.I. Joe: Rise of Cobra, and also the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, Karate Kid Street Rumble, that's another one. And many other beat 'em up games I'm going to be playing with many of my friends, and also my brother Martyr is going to be coming onto this channel at some point here. We'll work out the details on that. So there's that. Also going to continue into Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I'm also going to be looking to start up Hyrule Warriors, both Hyrule, the regular Hyrule Warriors and Age of Calamity. Looking to start both of those up at some point here. And also looking to start up the Xenoblade Chronicle series. I know with Xenoblade Chronicles X getting ready to come out, that'll be pretty much the entire quadrilogy. And yeah, we'll get started on that. What other ones am I thinking of? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. But yeah, those are the ones. Oh, you know, Soul Hackers 2. That's another one that I need to continue into. Also, the Ace Attorney series. Now that we have Apollo Justice, the Apollo Justice trilogy, and the Investigations two-parter, there is no excuse now for me not to knock out Ace Attorney. So again, I'll be working on that as well in 2025. Excuse me. Street Fighter 6, not a whole lot left to do in that as it pertains to World Tour mode. Mai still hasn't been, you know, we still need the releases of Mai and Elena. Mai's release date should be getting announced anytime now. We've already seen the trailer for it. And then Elena at some point. And should they do a season 3, then we'll continue into that. But then I also still need to do the arcade story mode for each character. So that'll be so that's pretty much what I have left for Street Fighter 6. And I think that's about all that I can really think of at the moment here. So, any other playthroughs that I'm getting ready to do, I will. And Fire Emblem Engage, that's another one now that I think about it. I still need to finish that one. But any other playthroughs that I can think that I haven't mentioned here, I will announce in a later date. But yeah, let's talk about upcoming projects that I'm looking to do, because I like to expand out and do more than just play video games. I'd like to do as much traveling as I possibly can. Now it's like, okay, well, where am I going to go? And it's like, okay, do I have a structure for this? So after doing some thinking over, you know, and mulling over, I've decided that I am going to that there's going to be some structure to how I do this. Give me a second. So, a few things that I want to do is I want to compete I want to learn axe throwing, you know, because I'm a Viking, go figure. Learn axe throwing and compete in an actual pro tournament. Also, I want to get back into bowling. I used to do that when I was younger. Haven't really hit the lanes as much lately, just because, for those that don't know, 2016 was a life-altering year because I got hit by a car while I was on a moped. I spent 2 months in the hospital and 9 months at home, trying to learn how to walk again and get stronger and whatnot. But because of that accident, I have permanent damage in my knee. And because of that, it's really hard to do a lot of things. So it's just a matter of getting stronger and seeing if I can do it. Because I would like to at least compete in one pro tournament before I am no longer able to do it. So there's that. Also, go-kart racing I want to looking at doing, you know, do a POV videos on that as I'm, you know, as I drive around. Because there's a company called K1 Speed. They have a world championship. And I would like to see if I can qualify to compete in that. And, you know, chronicle my experiences with that through this channel. Also, you know, I'm a big roller coaster nut. I love roller coasters, so maybe do POVs of all the roller coasters that I go to nationally and internationally. You know, never know. Also, and I'm also a big history nut, so I'm probably going to look to do, like, you know, some history talks, and as well as traveling around to some of our national parks. So, because one thing that the national park system does here in the U.S. is they have something called the passport system. And what it is like every time you go to a passport, you get this book. You can stamp it. You can stamp your location and date that you were there, and also stick a sticker of that location as well for each point. It's a cool little hobby to do. My mother and sister got me started into doing that a while back, so I'd like to actually start back up and to do that again. Other things that I'm looking to do is, I got to build some furniture for my apartment here. I need to build me a computer desk that I can sit this monitor on, because right now my monitor is a little awkward because it's like a triangle, or it looks like it has like a boomerang base, and the back part of it is kind of sitting off the edge. So it's not so. My fear is that this thing falling over at some point if I, do something stupid. But, so I'm probably thinking like building a computer desk, build like coffee tables, bookshelves, some tables, and I'll showcase what I do, and chronicle that, as kind of a DIY videos. Also, I love to cook, so maybe I'll cook some stuff up for you guys as like recipes. I'd also like to, I'm also a big sports fan. I'm in WWE. I'm into football. I'm into hockey. I do watch baseball on the occasion. Basketball I never really got into, but I can start getting into that when I have the time to watch it. Hell, I even watch sumo every other month when the Grand Sumo tournaments come around, because, there's a app called NHK Japan that you can actually watch things broadcast in English, and they even cover the sumo tournaments. So that's something else that I do. And then also looking back to the traveling. I'd like to travel nationally and internationally to a lot of countries, because I'm curious. I would love to visit Norway. I would love to visit the Great Britain, Scotland, Ireland, England. I'd love to visit Italy, France, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Iceland. Those are just some of the countries that I can think of that I would love to go visit. That'll be something that I do. Also traveling around the U.S. and seeing some of the things that make America what it is today. So, and then I also got some other projects that I'm not going to talk about right now, because I want to make sure that I can get guarantees on them before I start announcing or put the videos up for it. I will wait on that to announce to all of you. Now, the big announcement, I don't know if I'm going to, this is the big one, because it's really going to, because this announcement is going to allow me is going to open up possibilities for me to do a lot of the things that I want to do with my channel, and also kind of, I'd say build a better me is the best way to do this. Ladies and gentlemen of the Viking Village, I am going to be getting ready to go to college. That's right. I am 43 years old. I will not be your typical college student. When I got out of high school, I went straight into the workforce, and I thought, okay, maybe I can make something of myself here and not have to spend a lot of money just to get a college degree. That hasn't exactly happened. It goes back to what I said earlier in the video, where I said I wasn't happy with how things are going in my professional career. So I decided, at this point, I don't know if I want to stick around, and I think going to college will open up more avenues for me that let's just say, I should have given myself these type of choices a long time ago. It was just something that I never did. And I wasn't exactly a good student in high school. I actually stayed 5 years in high school because I didn't really apply myself. I goofed off. And I stayed an extra year just to get all my credits. And I did graduate high school, but I think I did... if I had to look back, I would say I did the bare minimum. And that is now coming back to haunt me. So it's going to be a bit of a fight to get all my ducks in a row. I don't think that I'm going to be going this year. If I do, it will probably be just to a community college just to get some of my introductory credits, like in English and math, just to knock those out of the way. But eventually, looking at 2026, I'm going to try to go get into a university. And after much deliberation, consultation, and research, I have decided that I am going to be my primary choice is going to be the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, home of the Spartans. I just did a campus tour recently there, and I was very impressed with what I saw there. They got an esports team that I can definitely get better at video gaming on. They have a video gaming minor, believe it or not. But yeah, so my major is going to be in media production, obviously, because I have a YouTube channel. I want to get better at this. But it will open up the ability for me to get a job within the field, say probably at like an affiliate news station, or one of the things that I'm looking at is maybe joining a church or something and being their production guy. Being a part of their production teams, I should say, not their production guy. My bad. But yeah, so I want to go to college and try to become a much better version of myself than what I was, or what I am now. I want to get better at gaming, be better at content creation, looking to join some clubs, and also, I would love to learn how to play piano. I'm going to try to do like a drama minor, photography minor, and, because with UNCG, I figured out is that there's not a set number of minors that I'm allowed to take. I can take as many minors as I want. Whereas some of the other ones you can take like up to 3. Hell, one of the places that I still have a couple of campus tours left to do, but one of them you can only take 1, which is kind of stupid, really. I mean, well, I don't know. I wouldn't say stupid, but I get the logic to limiting because you don't want to overburden yourself. But for me, I want to get the most that I possibly can out of my college education. And I don't plan to take the usual route of a 4-year college because, like I said, with a crazy work schedule, I don't see being a full-time student as a viable option. So it's just going to be a matter of getting all my classes done when I can and how long it takes. And I'm going to try to do a combination between online and on campus, but it'll be done at my pace. I am not going to rush this. And I would tell anybody that is planning to go to college, if you want to do the normal 4-year, go for it. But I would tell you to pace yourself and not to kind of overburden yourself all at once. I have a lot that I want to do, but I'm going to do it at my pace. So, that's going to be it. Me going, like I said, I'm going to go back to college, hopefully to North Carolina, Greensboro. That is going to be my primary choice. Secondary choice would be High Point University. Both campuses are nice. Both have great media production programs. If I did High Point University, it would be a matter of I would only be able to do 3. I was also looking at Wake Forest and North Carolina A&T. I don't know much about North Carolina A&T program. I know with Wake will probably be unlikely just because they have a 21% acceptance rate, and you can only do, I believe, up to one minor. And for me, I want to get, as I said, I want to get the most out of my college education that I possibly can. I am also going to be trying to go and try to graduate with honors. That, because as I said, I wasn't the best student in high school. So if I can become an honor student in college, that'll be a complete turnaround, and it'll be like validation that, you know what, I can fail here and succeed elsewhere if I apply myself. So that's the plan. So with all that being said, I want to kind of reflect on 2025. We can make resolutions about what we would like to do, and I know some people really don't hold themselves to their resolutions. I have plans for how I want to go forward, and I'm going to hold myself to them. Because I want to be the best version of myself that I possibly can be. Not just for myself. I'm required to fight for myself. But I also want to be the best version that I possibly can be for my family and my friends that have believed in me, have stood by me every step of the way. But I also want to be the best Mighty Chieftan that I can possibly be for all of you. I do want to grow this channel. I do want to make the most out of this channel. I have a lot of goals, and kind of me fulfilling a bucket list, because let's be real, like I said, I'm 43 years old. I'm not exactly a young kid like a lot of people are. But yeah, 2025, it's time to stop feeling sorry for myself. It's time to stop making excuses. It's time to start knuckling down. It's time to start putting in the work. It's time to become, to adapt, evolve, believe, and become. And I think, I have a game plan to accomplish all that. It's just a matter of doing so. And if I start slacking off, I expect all of you to yell at me. I expect all of you to hold me accountable. Okay? Because, like I said, this is not going to be easy. Because I currently work 2 jobs, I run a YouTube channel, and I'm getting ready to go to college. That's a lot. I've been told, when do you sleep? And my response is, whenever you clowns allow me to. So, with all that being said, it's time to fight. It's time to take the life that I want to be, that I want to live the life I want to live, and not in no regrets, no remorse. Time to make it all happen. So with all that being said, thank you for listening to me ramble on. Again, I hope you all hope all of you have had a wonderful holiday. Hope you all have a great 2025. If you like my content and if you want to support me on this journey, click the link down below. Click the subscribe button down below. Also, like, comment, and hit that bell for notifications when future videos come out. Again, this is only the beginning, and even once we get to the end of one chapter, there's still another chapter to write. There's still another horizon to chase. So, with all of that being said, I am your Mighty Chieftan Salty Viking, reminding you to live brave and free, fight tooth and nail. And you all have a glorious Viking weekend. And I will catch you in the next episode. Later.